So you've got more from the book of Joshua for me. Yes, sir, I do. And we're picking up right where we left off. Oh yeah, Jericho had been utterly destroyed by the Israelite horde. Indeed it had, and it's very important to God that it stays destroyed. How come? Don't know. That works. And if any man dares to rebuild it, that man's firstborn child will be killed. What? An innocent child would be killed for what his father did? Yeah. But didn't you say back in Deuteronomy that a child will not die for the sins of his father? Oh yeah. Whoopsie. Hopefully someday there will be people willing to justify the murder of children as being morally acceptable despite that verse. You'd have to be one sick bastard to take on that job. Maybe we should come up with a nicer descriptor than sick bastard. Let me think. Like moral contortionist. An ethical relativist. You want to help me here? Man, I got nothing. A corrupter of decency. I stayed up too late last night and my brain's kind of foggy. I do apologize. Oh, what was that word? Apologize? No, before that. Foggy? Yes. The fog of human justice, a fog, pardoning. Never mind, I'll come up with something later. You do that. I will, because this point is coming up again real soon. Oh, is it? Oh yeah. See, while the ruins of Jericho are being looted by the horde, one of the looters makes a ginormous mistake. Uh-oh. What does he do? This guy, Aiken, decides to keep some of the booty for himself. What? The priests are supposed to get all the sweet plunder. Well, it's for God, of course. Come on, the big guy made the entire universe. He doesn't need any shiny bits of junk from us insignificant humans. Oh, but he does. Can we be real for a moment? I guess. All the silver and gold is going into the temple, right? Yes. Not to mention the best of the people's offerings. Animals, first fruits, flour, olive oil. And the priests are living a very cushy life. Oh, hell yeah. But the priests eat the best food and spend money like gangstas. Yes, but all for the glory of the Lord. You just tell yourself whatever it is you need to tell yourself then. Oh, I will. So what happens to this Achan guy when he tries to take a cut of the priest's racket? God, of course, gets very angry with all the Israelites. Wouldn't it make more sense for God to get mad with the one dumbass who's actually committing the infraction? Well, here's the thing about God only punishing the actual offender. I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back about that. Sure, let me get off that thing. Great. So how does God, being omniscient and all, call out Aiken for his indiscretion? Rather than dealing directly and immediately with Aiken, God thinks allowing 36 innocent men to die would be a better first move. What the heck? God is so butthurt by this one man's transgression that he allows dozens of Israelites to die in battle. I mean, that might make more sense if what Aiken kept was some sort of sacrilegious object. Yeah. It would. And he got those 36 guys to worship it or something. That follows. Something like, say, an idol of Baal or Dagon. Oh yeah, that would definitely piss God off. Because we all know what a jealous God he is. Jealous literally is his name. So, is there anything in there like that to justify all those men dying? Nope. They just died through no fault of their own, apparently. Meh, what's a few innocent lives, am I right? God is so good, always. So what heinous stuff did Achan keep for himself? A pretty robe and some gold and silver. What? That's it? No sacrilegious stuff? Well, no. So the only stuff that Achan kept that ran afoul of God's guide to looting was the precious metal? Yes. Why do I get the feeling that something else is at play here? Because there is. The priests have a hell of an operation set up. If the word gets out that the rank and file can skim funds with impunity, now you're getting it. Done. Okay, so how do they make an example of this guy? God has the horde go through this whole elaborate production, where first Achan's tribe, and from that his clan, and from that his family, and from them his father are all brought forward in turns. Oh, taking the time to slowly focus in on the perpetrator to maximize terror is tight. Yeah. And they finally get to Aiken, who immediately confesses and tells him where the goods are. Ah, the relief of confessing one's sins. I know, right? I'll bet Aiken is hoping to get off with nothing more than a lashing at this point. He did confess immediately. Yeah, no. There's this awesome scene where at first Josh is acting pretty nice toward Achan, only to utter these chilling words. "Why have you brought this trouble on us? The Lord will bring trouble on you today." OMG, that is so badass. We should totally have Samuel L. Jackson deliver that line if we ever do the movie version. What the hell are you talking about? In Jesus' name. In whose name? Never mind. So what do they do to Aiken? Well, they stone him to death. Damn, that seems way over the top. He confessed. And his family, wife, kids. What the heck? Oh, wait a second. You hinted at this earlier. God's killing children again. Yes, Achan, along with his sons and daughters, are all stoned to death. That level of violence and cruelty is absolutely mind-boggling. Let me imagine the scene. Oh, please don't. This man and his children, oh god damn it, are surrounded by their friends and neighbors. And several people pick up some hefty rocks. And throws them with all their might, I presume, at the members of this family. Do people target children first? Oh, God. Their skulls would be so much softer than an adult's. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you suppose the sound is more of a muffled or more of a meaty crunch? So do pointy rocks work better or big dull? Can we move on? Ooh, if you nail a kid right in the face, do you high-five your teammates? There is no high-fiving, because we're doing God's work here. Aiken and his wife must be trying to shield their innocent children from the stones being hurled at them, even as they themselves are bleeding, concussed, and eyes beginning to swell shut. And the screaming and the crying. I mean, the children must be wailing, "Mommy, Daddy, please save me." And then just then another rock comes in and catches them right in the mouth, splintering their sweet little child. Why are you doing this? And what about the guy who bullseyes his own child's former playmate? I mean, that has got to be a weird feeling. And it's like, dude, I absolutely nailed little Hannah. Look at the blood pouring out of her face. And to think, she was playing hopscotch with my daughter just yesterday. Hey, where are you going? I think I need to throw up. Come on, I'm done. So how does this finish up? They set the bodies on fire. Ooh. And later pile rocks on what's left of Aiken to make a permanent marker. Oh, awesome. Maybe the kids can play King of the Hill on it. Yeah. What a wonderful story. You fleshed it out a lot more than I was expecting. I just think it's truly important to understand what it is we're talking about sometimes. Pretty sure the Israelites got God's message. Yeah, God. Make sure you detail exactly what stoning entails. A handful of words really doesn't do it justice. Oh, I will.